When an investigator changes, the equipment falls silent. The darkness appears to move, and suddenly the investigator realizes that something may be watching from the other side. Tonight's guests have spent nearly 2 decades standing in that moment. Jay and Teresa Lynch are the founders of Hindsight Paranormal. Jay is a seasoned paranormal and a cryptid investigator, a founding member of the North American Dogman Project, and co founder of the Leap Productions and Dark Realm TV. Teresa is a paranormal investigator, psychic medium, an energy healer whose abilities have helped people find comfort, balance, and the connection with loved ones who have passed. Together, they combine investigation, tracking, intuition, and compassion in their search for answers. I am your favorite host, Gabriel Von Graves, joined by my co host and producer, Raven Knight. Yeah, Raven. Okay.
Your second
All right.
favorite
What?
co-host. Thank you. Wait, second favorite host. That's it. Yes. Yeah.
This is Darkwoods Paranormal and proudly carried on Dark Realm TV and produced by Unbox Media LLC. Tonight, we step beyond the evidence and into the unknown. Please welcome Jay and Teresa Lynch.
Thank you so much for having us on, guys.
Yay.
How are you guys doing?
We're
I
super
was there
excited.
wondering who was going to be your guest. I'm like, I want to meet him. They sound interesting.
Right.
Oh,
Can I meet him too?
just wait till you hear their stories.
Oh, just
Right.
wait.
I'm waiting.
So
She's
before we
anxiously
start,
waiting.
people have heard us talk about 3J's hot sauce in the
Mhm.
disappearing bottle.
There it is.
There it is. And that man sitting right there is one of the creators. So, sir, I do have to ask, if you don't mind, why do you make the bottle so tiny? Why can't you make them really large, like dump truck size? So
Well-
that way that you can actually enjoy it because it's so good. You grab a straw and you just suck it down, my
That's
friend.
happened. That's
Yes,
happened.
it has.
I had one of my guys that I work with bought a bottle. Come back the next day and said, "You got another one?" I said, "Sure. Yeah, you go already." He goes, "No, I drank it on the way home."
Yeah.
He drank it on the way
Yes.
home.
Yes.
I
Yes.
said, "I drank the entire bottle on the way home. I never even got to try it on food. So I
Listen.
need another bottle." I'm like,
Oh my
I've
"Sure,
been
I'll
there, my
sell you
friend.
another."
I've
Drink.
been there, my friend. Wonderful hot sauce.
So good.
We appreciate that you allowed us to sample a bottle. We would definitely like to purchase the next. And I want to thank you so much for helping create a program like Dark Realm TV, which actually does highlight independent people like me and Raven at Darkwoods Paranormal. So thank you, sir.
Oh no, it was absolutely a passion of Jason and Joe and myself that
Absolutely.
it had to be done. I jokingly refer to us as the PBS of streaming platforms for paranormal because everybody's welcome. We
Right.
everybody's
Yeah.
welcome. We don't
Right.
have
Love that.
but we don't have all the. There's a lot of the how many followers you have, how many likes
Right.
you have, how many hours of stream you have. We don't care. You deserve the right to have a platform on the largest streaming platforms in the world to tell your story, and we're providing that.
Thank you for that.
Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
Excuse me.
We love that. I want to say we had you and Jay, or well, Jay, Joe, and Jason. So Dark Realm themselves, right? The 3
Mhm.
Js
Oh, I'm
on
sorry.
our show before. It was actually a really fun time. We got to get to know each one of you, and each one of you have like different personalities, which makes
Yes.
you guys all kind of. I
But
don't know.
it
It
works.
just makes it better.
It
It, just makes it
works.
so much better because
Yeah.
yes, you're
It
all three.
clicks.
It's
It
a
clicks.
train wreck that actually works. And you just wait for the next dumb thing, and you don't know where it's coming from either because we're all
Right.
prone to doing dumb things.
Well, you know, usually when the guys go on location, I'm the only female,
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
and I've learned to deal with it over the years. And I'm like, okay. So this last time I didn't go to Arkansas, but Joe's wife Jenny went, and Jenny said, "I am so sorry."
Oh,
So
that
was
you've
this
had to do
Jenny's
this.
last stint with the boys? Or
No,
she's,
no, she'll be back.
No, she'll be back.
No,
Yeah.
all right.
once
good,
you're in, you're in. You know.
Oh, we've got a trip planned. We're trying to plan a trip that actually doesn't have anything to do with paranormal, just to spend some time with our wives and all of us spend time together. We just
Aw.
get
Oh, that's
away,
awesome.
find a location we can do little has a nice winery or a cidery or something like that.
Right,
Just
right.
get away and
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
And I always want to do that with the paranormal too. I always wanted to get a weekend where we could find like a campground to rent out
Yep.
and get a bunch of people to come in, no booth set up, no none of that stuff. Just be together, just talk.
Right.
And
I'm
evening
not
time,
sleeping
surround
on the ground.
I'm not saying you get to them. There's places that have cabin rentals and stuff like that, but build a bonfire and just sit around and tell stories, whether they be true ones or make believe ones. It doesn't matter. Just actually take the time to be people together and get to know each other a little bit more. I think it would strengthen more the community that way. To have
Well,
days like
sign
that.
us up because that actually sounds like throw some s'mores in there. We both
Yeah.
have beards. It'll
You
be
could
fun trying
sign-
to lick each other's beards. It's great, man. It'll work. It'll
That
work.
went weird. I was gonna
What?
say I'm in, but then he said that. And I'm like,
Oh.
No, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I mean,
$20 is $20.
sounds right.
Remember what we were saying?
All right.
That's right, baby.
I don't know. It might be a little bit more than $20 for that.
$21.50.
Yes. All right, I'm
There
in.
you go.
Yes.
All right. All right.
It was a heart, and you twisted my arm a little bit there, Gabriel. But I do want to say, like, so we did have you guys on the show, and then we went to the Bigfoot Festival in Stanton, Kentucky,
Amazing,
and
man.
we were there. We were doing the thing. Like, we were so busy all day, and I turned around, and there you guys are, and I didn't even know if I didn't expect it, but I was also super happy that you showed up. So
But I
that
told you I was going to come down. I warned you.
you did, but people say that. People say they're gonna show up and then they don't.
No,
not him.
No.
Aw.
No.
Well, I love you even more now. But
No. If I say I want to do something, I'm going to do it.
I
And
love
even if it gets
that.
me hurt, I don't give a shit. I'm going to do it.
Well, it was a wonderful event, and I'm sure
It
you
was
guys
so-
saw it
yeah.
as well. The families, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I could not believe how busy.
Oh, it was
We
crazy.
Dark Realm TV wants a table there next year. I haven't been able to get a hold of anybody to be able to book a table or find out how we can book a table. We want to be there next year.
yes,
You guys
and
were
we do
going to be
too.
there. We want to be there close
Yep.
to you guys. We want to be
No,
there.
absolutely.
Oh, we could be little neighbors.
Right. But that's what we do. We always go to, like when we went to Arkansas for the Scared City Presents the High Mania horror paranormal show. That was a great event, but we sat close to the people that are part of our network and that we network with all the time, so we can help push one another, to help sponsor one another, to help build each other's brand up. That's everything we do. Like our 3J's hot sauce. None of that's made with a corporation. That sauce is made by our friend up in Maumee, Ohio, Angry Irishman. The bottles from a small bottling company that makes their own glass. The label's made from a lady that's Jenny's sticker shock by Jenny out of Alabama, I think it is. We use nothing but small business. We support nothing but small business. We
Show
want
show
to
people
grow.
that labor because even the
Yeah.
art on that label is awesome, man.
Yeah,
You know,
I keep missing this
Oh,
camera.
There you go.
It's got a glare.
little joker on there. I like that.
There's 3 of them on there. It's absolutely it's right here.
Yeah, it's the same
Three
thing.
jokers.
On the shirt too. Yes.
Yep.
It's so good, and I love that you guys do that. That's pretty
Absolutely,
awesome to
absolutely.
help
Because-
out other
To be
people.
honest, when the guys told me that they were going to do a hot sauce, I was like, all right. And then when they told me that it was going to be strawberry based, I said, you guys are nasty. That's going to be gross. Well, then they made it. And they
works.
did the test run, and I was like,
Yep.
oh my God. It's really super, super good.
It
I
is
was
really
very
good.
And
impressed
it goes.
because I was not expecting to like it whatsoever.
Well, we wanted our first run to be something that goes with just about anything and everything.
Right.
And we wanted to be at a heat level to where it wouldn't burn people up.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
no hotter than a Frank's hot sauce. So it's a mild to medium heat. It's
Right.
got a nice finish to it. It's not overly sweet. It finishes on the backside. The strawberry comes through on the backside. So
Mhm.
it'll sneak up
Yeah.
on you and with that. And it's just, we wanted something. We've had on everything. We've had on eggs. Like I said, I'm going to try it on a spicy chicken sandwich with jalapeno pimento cheese, jalapeno
That's
diced
Saturday.
jalapenos, and the hot sauce. So
It sounds
Right.
good though.
Yeah, so-
that sounds great.
yeah,
That sounds great.
so I put a post out the other day. What do you think you could try it on? Tell us what you
Right.
Oh,
want.
see, that's a good idea.
Well,
I
one
thought it was
year-
good on fries.
Yes,
know?
Yeah.
wonderful
Just saying.
French fries
the-
and eggs.
The thing
Good
is,
on eggs.
one year he put out a post,
Uh,
What is your favorite peanut butter and sandwich?
Okay.
So everybody was putting all kinds of stuff in
We
the
ended up with
chat.
about 25 different sandwiches to try.
So we decided we went to the store, got all the ingredients that everybody listed. We took one piece of bread, put a peanut butter on it, and then did whatever the other ingredient was.
Oh
Folded
my
it over,
gosh.
cut it in half, and we ate it.
Well, actually, we cut it in fours because
Four,
we had two
there
other
was
people
four
doing
of
with us.
us. Yeah.
But we had like peanut butter and onions, peanut butter and tomato, peanut butter and bologna, peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Sure.
Peanut butter. Oh, yeah.
Some of them were really good.
Peanut butter and pickles.
That was actually pretty good. Peanut butter and dill pickle. Peanut butter and onion wasn't horrific. I thought it was going to be disgusting.
Peanut butter and tomato was terrible.
It was awful. Peanut
That
butter and
sounds
bologna
terrible.
was disgusting.
Now,
It's the texture, the slime.
Yeah.
this,
Oh,
this coming Monday on our podcast, I'm supposed to try Joe's childhood favorite when he was a kid. He hasn't ate it in years. Toast, scrambled eggs, and peanut butter.
oh,
No,
okay.
I don't like eggs. But maybe this will make eggs taste good.
Maybe.
I know 3J's hot sauce does.
Well, we've had peanut butter and banana whiskey, Elvis whiskey,
Peanut-
and
It was peanut butter banana chocolate.
chocolate, and I thought there's no way this is gonna go good, and it was actually surprisingly decent.
I
It's
like
so
peanut butter
good.
whiskey,
It's so
and I don't
good.
like whiskey, so
I don't
Yeah.
either.
I feel like
what
that's
was it called?
sarcasm.
Squirrel nut or something like that. Squirrel peanut. I don't remember what it was called. The peanut
I
butter.
don't know, but I was like, listen, we trying to say it.
I
So
can't remember what it was called.
Well, you guys are investigators.
Yeah,
Seasoned
I was gonna
investigators
say.
into the
I mean,
paranormal.
let's
and
talk about you
beside
guys.
the paranormal, you guys are actually decent human beings, and that's one of the things that I found working in meeting people from the paranormal. It's very welcoming. As you mentioned before, it really is. We welcome anybody with their own beliefs. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you allow other people to have their own opinion. You know. And I love that about the paranormal world. And not everybody's like that. There's always
No,
exceptions. But
Right.
I was very I was kind of taken back by you guys' how genuine you guys are and how warm and caring you guys are and how you guys treat people. I mean, you guys generally are decent people, and I seriously thank you guys for being on tonight.
Thank
And
you.
I know with you guys' experience, you guys have all kinds of stories. So
Mm.
if you don't mind, I'd like to kick off by asking, what is the paranormal to you?
Ooh.
Go ahead and answer that first, Jay, and then we'll.
Oh,
we'll
why
go
you gotta
over
do it
three
me
sec-
first?
I
was
know
looking
because
at
you
her.
looked at her. And I was like, no,
It's like don't do me, don't do
Difficult
me, don't do me.
questions.
not me, not me.
Don't make me.
No, I usually tend to get a little winded and long with some answers. Sometimes I'm going to try not to.
I'll catch you.
It's everything we can't explain, but doesn't mean it's
Right.
not there. Doesn't mean it
Absolutely.
doesn't exist. I mean, we don't truly use any form of scientific methods like a lot of people try to claim. Our equipment is haphazardly at best, nowhere near scientific
Right.
evidence of proof or anything whatsoever. But yet, there's still no denying that something is going on that we can't explain. Whether it be, and I take paranormal as an umbrella of thinking, and that includes everything to me. Paranormal is anything that you cannot explain scientifically yet, which means cryptids, ghosts, UFOs. We can't prove any of it yet. I can't. Doesn't mean that you can't.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean that I can't. Like just like having somebody that's a plumber, and I say I hear something in the walls, and they say, "Oh, it's just a rattling pipe," and they prove that I was wrong. So until they prove that, then it was paranormal.
All right.
It's that ability to me, the ability to have absolutely no boundaries, that you can use your mind in so many different directions in this field, even
Absolutely.
bringing in quantum physics and quantum entanglement and all those ideas that could possibly go there with energy and everything else. And it's just, there's no limit to it.
I love that.
It's open.
It's a good answer, Jay.
It's the only answer I got.
I am so much more
I am-
basic than he is.
So sorry you have to follow that, Teresa. Well, let's see what you do.
Well, I'm a lot more basic. Being
Okay.
a psychic medium,
Psychotic boy.
paranormal is fun for me.
It is fun.
It's fun. If I am miserable, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
I won't do it.
You have to be in the right
It-
frame of mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy working with others. I enjoy meeting people. It's a way to do that. It's a way to give, for me, it's a way to give people closure
Yeah.
that they may not have had. So it's a way of connecting people. I love working with new people when and we used to do it all the time.
And we're going to be doing it here 2 weeks.
Yeah, in
3
2 weeks when we go to Indiana, we're going to be working with a bunch of new people, and I cannot wait
It's gonna be fun.
because not everybody, let me rephrase that. A lot of people don't want to work with new people because they say they don't know what they're doing. Well,
Neither
show
do
them.
you. I mean,
It's fresh eyes. It's
Yeah.
fresh ideas. It's they're
Absolutely.
untainted.
Yeah.
They're not jaded
They don't have
by
egos.
everything. Yes.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
a good one. Yeah.
That's a very good point. They don't have the egos.
right.
we have had some people in the past that we still know. They always said, "There's no fun in the paranormal. If you're having fun, you're doing it wrong." I'm like, well, I can see not joking around and having a good time. If you're doing a residential and you're trying to be some answers and stuff, or try to make people at peace, I can kind of agree with that. But if you truly are, the essence of a ghost is there, and it truly is the same in the afterlife as was in this life. 99% of the people in this world are good people. They don't
Yeah.
hurt nobody.
Right.
They had
So-
humor,
Yes.
They have a great sense of humor.
right?
Yeah.
So why would you not treat them as like they're still there? I mean, I don't like when people's like, do you know you're dead? I'm like, do you know you're an idiot? I mean, what? I never liked that. I mean, it's degrading and demeaning sometimes to throw that
It
in people's
is.
faces. So
Where were we at? We were just, it's like we weren't getting much activity. So we were just kind of talking amongst
a
ourselves.
lot of places that happens.
And then the equipment starts going off. And we were noticing, but we weren't like still interacting with them.
Hmm.
And he starts just smarting off, making jokes, whatever. And I can't remember, I think it was the K2, just started going like it was laughing.
And
I can't remember where we were when it was doing that, but it was really
here
interesting.
goes my immaturity. I always joke around and call it the Monsters Inc.
Theory.
That I've noticed, and I bet a lot of people, if you really stop and think about it, when you guys are talking and communicating like we are right now and just
Yep.
being together, you tend to get more activity. When you act all
Yes.
negative and all that other stuff, you get less activity, it seems like. Or if you're being more demanding, all that things. It's like they want to be a part of the conversation again. They want to be a part of the involvement of being around an actual spirit again that has energy. And you're putting that out there. You're putting that positive energy out there. It brings positive energy to it. So I've always seen that we've collected more, for lack of a better term, evidence while having those kind of communications and those open discussions that way than what we have by just sitting there giving random questions and pausing.
Yeah.
Because if you go to locations like we'll be at Rhodes Hotel and the Asher Walton House, I know they've been investigating there for years.
Yeah.
We used to stay at the Rhodes Hotel a lot back when one of our friends owned it. And so we know that every weekend people are in there asking the same questions. So
How did you die?
don't
Yeah.
Are
we
you stuck
go in
here?
and we just act like we're going to be living there. So, hey, we're here for the night, we're here for the weekend, whatever.
Well,
Let's interact. Let's have some fun.
so one thing that we had talked about doing is the Rhodes used to be a brothel.
I'm
So-
not going to talk about that story.
Please don't. We had thought about
I was
doing
bad.
dressing in character
Sure.
and seeing if it would get any more attention.
I'm sure Jay looks great in a dress. I mean, you know,
Hey,
listen,
There are
dress in
pictures.
character,
There are
listen,
pictures of that. It's happened.
At Ashmore Estates.
I lost the bet, and I had to do a dollar dance in drag, and all the money went to the Los Angeles Foundation. We did it for Children's Charity.
That's awesome.
As a
That's
dollar
fantastic.
dance
Bet.
for him.
I put on my black little dress, my camouflage boa, and my
Pink knee socks.
pink knee socks and combat boots, and I rocked that son of a.
He did.
Don't.
I also know you're a great dancer.
No, I'm not a great dancer, but I made some money, and the children got all the money. I didn't get nothing
Thank
out
God.
Well,
besides.
that's awesome.
Besides, the dress is still around here somewhere. And so was it. I had a pink wig too. I wore the big
Yeah,
pink
he wore a
wig.
pink wig.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
rocked it.
gosh.
Well, you guys are spot on when it comes to normal interaction brings more paranormal
We've talked about
activity.
that. Yeah.
We catch most of our evidence before we even set up the cameras, just walking through.
Or when we're just
Right?
sitting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
Like,
during the middle of the day, I don't know how many times that when we talk to people, and they're like, well, when does this usually happen? in broad daylight when we're just going about our business. And I said, absolutely.
Or at
That's
10 o'clock
You
in
are
the morning.
absolutely correct in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ashmore Estates is well known for doing daytime investigations.
Yeah.
They were one of the first locations to start booking daytime investigations because
Oh, wow.
Robin Terry, when he owned it, said found he had when he's always there working on it. He seemed to have more activity during the day than what, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
also when the people were awake during the day. They were, most of the activities going there when it was that pork farm and all that stuff. At nighttime, they were all going to bed.
Right.
Or staying up all night
Absolutely.
long.
Absolutely.
But that kind of stays on the realm of being in a normal environment and still thinking that you are a human being and you're not a spirit, all that stuff. So then you have the whole other theory where everything's 12 hours,
12 hours out of
and all
phase.
that. And I get
Mhm.
that theory too. And I
Right.
see it. I don't say it's not true because I can't prove either one.
And
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty I talk about a lot is not knowing is what gets me always investigating because I don't really want the answers. I want to be intrigued enough to continue. And not knowing, I think, is half the fun, right? I mean, that's the spice of life is the excitement that something might happen, even if it doesn't, because one day something will happen and then you'll just crave more. So
Well,
that's
that's
why
just it. That's
Yeah.
what I love about it, is that I almost like a little kid with this.
exactly.
Why? And I think I find an answer, but I ask why to that answer. And I keep asking
Right.
why and asking why and asking
Right.
why. It just keeps me going further and further and further into it. Stuff that's
Absolutely.
so, and I love that whole pursuit of understanding and knowledge. Whether and like Teresa's one of her favorite sayings. I love it all the time. She's not working with new people. You learn something from everybody you work with.
Yeah.
Something either you're going to learn with something that you like
Mhm.
or something you don't like, but you still learn something.
Yeah.
Right.
You're going to learn what you
Yeah.
want to
True.
do or what you never want to see done again.
Right.
So you still learn
We
something.
used to do a like a paranormal roundtable. We've done
They were a
several of them,
blast.
and we would invite teams to come along, and then we literally sat at a table and we just kind of talked
For about an hour or two.
for about an hour or so amongst ourselves, and then we broke up into groups. And you weren't allowed to be with your own group, so it was
You
like
weren't allowed.
Absolutely.
we took a team member from here and a team member from here and a team member
But most
from
of them
here.
voluntarily go like, "Hey, I've never seen that piece of equipment. Can I go with you guys?"
Yeah,
They would start,
Yeah.
and they would just
and then
go.
for the
And then
first
all
part of the
night they
night,
keep swapping around people.
it was all swapping around.
It's great.
And then the second half of the night was kind of like a free for all. And yeah, some of them went with their own team and be like, "Hey, guess what we did?"
Yeah, go check this out. I want to show you what they
Yeah.
showed me.
Yeah.
And it was such a point where people
And
get
it
to
was so fun.
work together and learn from one another. We did several times at 3 or 4 different locations.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because we wanted to, and it was just cool. Just bring teams together, just let them talk ideas, talk theories, and then go try them. Go show them. Don't just talk about it. Go show them how to do it.
I like that. That's a
Yeah,
really cool
absolutely.
idea, because that way you're learning from other people. We know everybody has their own ways of
They
investigating,
have
like
their own
Right.
style.
their own
Right.
style.
Yeah.
And I love that you're just like, hey, like we can learn from each other. And it
No
doesn't have to
egos,
be
no attitudes.
yeah, it doesn't
Mhm.
have to be, and we see that sometimes in the paranormal field, where people do have that ego, and they're like, "Oh no, you can't do this or whatever, because we're doing this." But at the same time, like it is good to be able to, share and teach other people. And yes, everyone started off as a newbie. So when you
Right.
Well,
like we
that-
all had to learn, but it's also good to learn not just from your own experiences, but learn from other people's experiences. And the fact that
Absolutely.
you were doing that is really
and
it's really
finding
cool.
places and people that say that you can't do this, you can't do that, and the paranormal is the wrong thing. I'll let Jason, Joe, or myself find out because we will go do it and we will film it and we will put it out there.
I love
Yeah.
that.
We don't like when people are bullied. We don't like
No.
when people
Mhm.
are told that they can't do this and they can't do that. Who are you? Who made you the
Be
paranormal
you.
police that you have the attitude and the right to tell someone else what they can and can't do,
Right.
or where they can and can't go?
We
That's,
went to a location. There was a group of us. I'm not going to throw them under the bus, but we went to a location and we investigated. They met us at midnight, said, "Hey, how's it going?" Like just checking in with us. We're not getting much. We're not getting anything. Well, are you going by the schedule? Excuse me? Yeah, there's a schedule on the table and it says if you're in this room at this time, then this happens. And then you go to this room at this time and this happens. It's like, okay, now I know why we're not getting anything because that's not real.
I was gonna
Right.
say the Harry Houdini of it all. Like,
Right.
yeah,
like
it's pretty funny.
It was like,
what?
no, we're not doing that.
Oh my gosh. That is insane.
That
That's
was a
What was
long
insane.
insane
time
is that
ago.
we paid to go there. That was what
No.
was insane.
No, it wasn't. We actually won that one. We did a trade off. We were at that time we were
Oh, that's right.
helping with Post Elementary School. We used to live in it for about 5 years and help with all the investigations and things like that.
Mhm.
And we also did that with 101 in Indiana and Winchester, Indiana. We did it with Rhodes Hotel before Los Angeles bought it. So, and we still work with Jason up at the Collingwood Arts Center, which is where you guys hopefully will be in November.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully, you guys will be there with us in November
No,
for the
it's
Collingwood
already
Arts
on
Center.
my calendar. I'm there.
It's going to be a
I'm there.
blast. We'll be there
Yes.
Friday, Saturday. We're going to. You'll get to meet Teresa's best friend Tina from Canada. She's amazing. She's a psychic medium also.
Tina and
Joe's
I are
coming in.
doing readings that weekend.
They do dual
Oh,
readings
that's
We
together.
do dual readings together because she and I work amazingly well together.
Oh, I love this. I kind of
And
want one.
we will sit down at a table and we charge a very low fee. We've actually
Charge
gotten in
on
trouble
TV
for
in
what
there.
we charge. But we both have full-time jobs. We have husbands. We do this for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we charge a smaller fee for 15 minutes. We sit down, we both read you. And we work
Okay.
really
Unless
well off
unless
of each
one's
other.
not picking up anything, then the other one kind of steps up and takes care of it.
Yeah.
That's
And that's what's
interesting.
great about working with Tina is that, like, if I'm picking up something and she's not, she'll help pull it out of me. Like, well, what
Mhm.
what does it look like? What does she look like? What does he look like? What are they wearing? Can you tell what time period they're in? She'll ask the questions, or vice versa. If she's picking it up and I'm not, I'll do the same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
do
yeah.
that.
How does that work? How does the dual reading work? Like, I've been to a couple of psychics and mediums and all of those things. It's only been one person, but like that's very interesting. Do you think though, like that you're maybe, there are other energies? Let's just say, like, are you ever just picking up on her energy or her picking up on your energy instead of that
No.
that person that you're okay? That's
No,
interesting.
we don't pick
how
up
you-
on each other.
How do you do you block it out? Like how does that work?
I usually like mentally say I only want to speak to the person or
Oh.
the spirits with
Mhm.
the person across from me
That's interesting. Okay. And the reason I asked that is
because
I
we're in
went
a haunted location.
right.
So now that did happen to me once. I went to a lady's house to do a private reading for her. And as I pull up, I passed the house and I looked back and there was a man, like I'm looking at Jay. He was a man, he was standing on the front porch and he was going like this, motioning for
You
me
like
to
you
come
looking at
back.
me. I am
So I backed up and pulled in the driveway
unreal.
and she goes, oh, she comes out. She says, did you pass the house up? And I said, oh, I did. I said, but that man that was on your porch, I said, he motioned me back to come in. She said, who? I said, I don't know who he was. I said, he was the man on the front porch. She goes, Teresa, I'm the only one here. I said, no, you're not. So then I was sitting at the kitchen table. I was sat at her kitchen table.
You're
And-
satting. I love it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Listen.
beat up yet.
It sounds like fun. Satting. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. But I was sat at her kitchen table
Satan.
Satting.
and I started reading and all of this stuff was just coming through and it was really strong and I'm writing it down and I look up and she's looking at me like I've lost my mind. And I said, is none of this making sense to you? And she goes, no, none of it. I'm like, so I had to stop. It was like, okay, wait a minute. So I had to stop and think for a minute. I was like, crap. So I said, I only want to speak with the spirits that are attached or with and that know this lady because they were the spirits of the house
Wow.
coming through.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting too.
It was really cool.
Well,
That's very
on
cool.
that, if you don't mind me asking, and I ask people all the time, what is a psychic? We've had witches on here, and I've asked the question, what is a witch?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't feel like I got the answer, right? What is a psychic? And it's different, I think, for the psychic itself, right? I mean, it's what is a psychic when it comes to your ability?
for my abilities,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can see spirit, I can hear spirit, I can sometimes smell them. Like you'll smell the
Mhm.
pipe tobacco, or if Jay hasn't showered.
If Jay hasn't showered.
I also am very blessed. I love reading locations, and I'm very blessed that. Do you remember? Did you ever see the movie The Mummy with Brendan
Hmm.
Fraser?
Of course, yes.
You know when she has like those visions and she sees the past and she like zones out. I get snippets like that of what this particular room did or what it was housed at, what it looked like back then.
Don't
Um,
say it, Raven.
uh,
No, you already. So see? Oh wait, don't say it. Why, Gabriel?
Continue, my dear. You're doing great.
okay. So when we were at 101 in Indiana, we were up on the third floor, which was known to be like it was like a ballroom, and Jay was doing a live at the time, and there was another psychic medium on the live, and he was reading the comments, but there's a little bit of a lag. So I'm just spouting off what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing because I'm seeing it as it's happening. I'm like, this was like the dime dancers back in the time. I said there was a bar that went down the length of this room, this hall, or this wall here, and there's a gentleman wearing the brocade vest with the white shirt and the garter here.
Sure.
He's got the mustache.
The mustache.
Yes, he's got the mustache. And there are the dancers. They've got the red velour couches, the settees sitting over here. It was really cool. And I was, as I'm saying it, there's a lady in the room that's also picking up the same thing on chat that was saying the
Wow.
same thing.
Wow.
So what was Raven going to say is what was it, a month now ago, or has it been like 3 weeks or whatever, right?
It's probably a month. A month ago. Yeah.
A month ago, I was driving to look at a boat. I love boats. So I was on my way to go look at a houseboat, and I passed this thing in Menominee, Wisconsin, which is kind of where our studio is. And I passed this property, and it struck me. I'm like, I got to stop there on the way back, right? So on my way back, I'm driving, and I see it again, and I'm like, I'm going to stop. And it has a plaque about in this spot and whatever this happened, and there's this old log cabin you can kind of walk in. And then up to the left, we told this story actually Sunday. There was this White House, and it was part of the exhibit. It's ran by the county.
Yep.
So I walk up to the house, and I'm looking through the windows, and I'm looking through the windows, and it has this beautiful old furniture there, and I look over to the right, and I see a set of stairs and this translucent lady walking up the stairs, right? And this is about 10 o'clock in the morning, and as an investigator, I don't grab my phone at all. I'm like watching this lady, and I'm like, huh. And I have to get back to work. So I look at my watch, I'm like, we gotta come back. So I get back to my car, and I call Raven, and I'm like, listen, I was just at this place. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, and I saw a ghost falling up the stairs, just walking up the stairs, But she was very, very translucent. She was a younger lady, in like a gown, brown hair. You can see the features, And I said, after work, since we don't, since she doesn't work that far from there, I'm like, after work, yeah, check this place out, and I'll let you continue from there. Great.
Okay, so that being said, I actually said to Gabriel, ironically, I do have ghost hunting equipment in my car. It's just there. It's in the trunk of my car. It's always ready to go. Apparently,
I'll say she's a well prepared lady.
I am
Yes.
prepared. Which only in this story.
Everything else, she's a mess.
I
You
am
know?
a mess everywhere else except for. I'm also always ready to go. Like I'm always like, let's go. So that's a good quality. Anyway, so I like drove out there. He told me where to go. I went out there. I saw the place, see the property. I called Gabriel on the phone because here I am, a female solo.
A
Like
3'2" female.
I am
mind you.
5'2". Thank you so much.
Whatever.
They've met me in life. They know. They know
Yes.
the truth.
We're
They know
about the same height.
You're a pocket gnome. That's what you are.
At least I'm not a leprechaun anymore.
She's Joe size.
He used to call me a leprechaun all the
Oh,
time.
no.
So anyway, I get to the place. I call him on the phone. I'm by myself, so he wanted me to call and make sure that I was okay when I got there, and like make sure I'm okay when I'm on the property. Because I mean, we don't know. Who knows?
Well,
You know.
Right.
as a disclaimer, I want to make sure she was okay because in a couple days we had a show and I had to find somebody a new co-host and
You
something
didn't have
happened.
time to
That's
do that.
baloney.
Right?
No,
Yeah,
it's not
a
that he had to find a
process.
new co-host. He
Yeah.
doesn't
Right.
know who's coming on the show at any given moment. I don't tell him. It's usually a surprise the day of. So that's actually
Surprise! It was the
pretty true.
Lynches.
he was very pleasantly surprised. I
I
will tell
was.
you, he
I
was
was.
very happy that it was you guys. But I will say, so I get up to the door. I'm like, I'm gonna actually try the door. I'm gonna open that door, and I did. Like the door
which is
opened.
something I didn't try because by nature, I like my freedom, and I am afraid if I go to jail, I'd make a lot of friends. Right?
You'd make a
So-
lot of
And
friends.
I
Gabriel.
don't
A
want to
lot.
make friends like that.
You would make so many
so
friends.
I do not go into houses. I don't try doors. It's just something I don't do. But go ahead, Raven.
But we could
She's
work on the
obviously
podcast out of
comfortable
there.
with going to jail. That's fine.
Right?
I could work on my fitness.
Yeah.
I could write a book
You
finally.
can slip right through the bars because you're only 3'2", but right
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
Then get free meals, you know? The blanket's real thin.
Yeah.
The bed's
yeah.
not comfortable.
You wouldn't get really
probably.
hot.
Right. All those snuggle buddies, you'll be fine. It's
I would
fine.
be just fine. Listen, I'm okay. So
Okay.
I decide, let's try the door. Listen, to be fair, it is owned by the Historical Society. It is not illegal to go into that location
Right.
because the door
It's
was
true.
unlocked. All the other
Right.
doors were unlocked. He just did not try the door.
Why would
I-
I'm from the cities. You lock everything up, you know? So
Oh, you're a
I tried
city
the door.
boy.
I live in the
City.
country. I have Highland cows and I'm in the middle of
Okay.
Amish land, but I'm from the city. So you don't I mean, I even lock my door here and there is nobody around here. I have to. It's
There's
just,
nothing
you
wrong
know.
with locking your door.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So
No,
I
just-
don't try unlock doors because I just assume that everybody locks their door, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
So I was okay. I was gonna go off on a whole thing, but I'm not. I'll just go back to the story. So I go in and I'm looking around, like kind of checking out the property, and I'm like, wow, this place. First of all, when you walk into that property, it was super heavy. It was super heavy in there. Like you could feel just it had a feeling to it. But I'm walking around and I'm looking, around, and I'm on the phone with Gabriel still, and he goes, okay, now go up the stairs, and I'm like, Gabriel, there aren't any stairs. And he's like, no, go up the stairs. And I'm like, no,
So
you're not
I'm
understanding.
getting frustrated with her.
He
I'm
was
like, listen,
getting frustrated.
I'm like, Raven, listen, there's steps. As you go up them, you elevate. I'm explaining stairs to her like she's a child. I said,
Yeah.
stand right by the window.
As you go up,
onto your
you
right.
get taller.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm like,
That's what he's trying to
they're-
say.
They're
Yeah.
elevated. You one step, and I'm trying to explain it to her.
And he's
and I'm
literally
getting frustrated with her. 'cause she's
thinking,
ignoring
I
those
don't know
steps.
how to find stairs. Like, I don't know what stairs are.
Right.
I've never been in a place with stairs.
Right.
He's literally getting frustrated with me. And I said, no, there aren't any stairs. And then, as I was looking around a little bit earlier than that, I noticed there were two closets. And I was like, I'm going to just check back into the one closet. So I open that door again and I'm looking and I look forward and there's just a shelf. And I'm like, no, there's nothing in here. But then I turn my head and I go, holy crap. There is a set of stairs. You can see the bottom part of the stairs.
Right.
And it would have been when you first walk in that door, they had built like a wall or something that, you cannot go up the stairs anymore, but there's a wall or something there, which you wouldn't have known. No one would know that there are stairs behind that wall or in that yeah,
You saw them.
unless you saw them. So I'm like, holy crap, there are stairs here.
Oh, that's awesome.
And no furniture in the house at all.
No
So
furniture.
I'm like,
Nothing at all.
I'm
no.
like, well, look at how nicely decorated it is. She goes, there's no furniture. I said, Raven, the couch, the
No,
chairs,
there's nothing.
the
He's
things
like,
that you
You've
sit
got
on.
to be kidding
Yes.
me. No, he at
Can't you
this
sit
point
on
was
your
like,
feet,
you,
dangle? Oh,
Yeah, because she's 3'2".
but he was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like,
Yeah.
there aren't these things. But I saw them. I saw them, and I'm like, I'm here. and I see there aren't any things here. The place was a very interesting place. I will say it was definitely had that feeling to it. I will say that there while I was in there by myself doing a solo investigation because I brought out some stuff, a door did open. That same door actually opened all by itself while I was in there. I was very embarrassed. I have not posted the clip yet. I'm very embarrassed about my reaction.
She
I-
Oh
squealed.
no!
I had a heart
Don't be
attack.
embarrassed.
So she did.
I
She
had a heart
squealed.
attack.
She did.
Don't
But
be
then
embarrassed. Show it.
instead of running out of the building, I said, "Okay, wait. Let's see if we can, disprove this. Let's see
Right.
if, debunk this." And so I shut the door because it was shut before I walked by it, and then it opened up about an inch as I was walking by it,
Mhm.
which was why I had the heart attack. But it, I shut the door. I walked by it again like fast. I jumped up and down. It did not reopen. I opened it up a little bit further, like just like maybe a little bit, thinking maybe the door wasn't quite latched or whatever. Same
Right.
thing. I walked by it, like jumped up and down. Nothing. I could not get it to redo it for the life of me. And I went, I mean, we already had a little bit of, between what Gabriel said and then me finding the stairs, we already had a little bit of that. But then the fact that that door did open by itself was something.
Yeah.
In this long rant, and I'm sorry, go
No.
to what you said of being able to see things like in the past, right? And
Yeah.
I think for a moment there, for whatever reason, as I was standing there, I was able to glance into the past of that house. And Raven, when she got there, was in the future. What elements do you think creates that?
They've said that they can be the right combination of things. Number one, you have to have some sort of a ability, Gabriel. Um, you have to be open to it.
Mm.
It has, was it the Kling brothers? It has to do with like an imprint on the building. Okay.
That gets into the
So
whole
when it releases, it's got the temperature, the time of day, the
Stone tape
humidity. It's got all that to do. I just think we're blessed to be able to do it.
So the only thing that I got in my mind as I was walking to that house is, I really hope they spray for ticks. That's the only thing. Cause you got to walk through a little meadow. And I'm like,
Okay.
I'm gonna get a tick on me. I'm gonna get Lyme disease. I'm going through the whole thing. And as I'm standing there looking through the window, this silhouette, this translucent woman starts floating up the stairs. And the weird thing, she stopped for a second and she looked right at me, and which is always the creepiest feeling. I'm sure you guys have had this when something looks at you. In that moment, you wonder, are they actually seeing me, or is there just
Yeah.
an imprint of a emotion that they're doing?
Well, just think about it this way. Maybe you were looking through a veil, through the veil.
Very possible.
So at that point in time, the veil thinned and moved and allowed you to see this way, her to see this way, and then it
So
shuts.
it must have been shocking to her. Here she is in
Right.
an ID, and all of a sudden she looks down and she sees
some-
this bearded guy staring
She
through the
went
window.
running upstairs saying,
There's a
"Honey, there's a
creeper.
man in the house."
Yeah,
There's a creeper in the window.
I was the creeper. Poor lady. I'm sorry.
No wonder why they were frustrated with me being there. Like,
Right.
so when I got there, like the feeling of the house was not malevolent, but it definitely had that feeling of like it felt like somebody knew I was there and they were like, "Why in the hell are you here?" That's
It'd
the
be-
feeling I was
It
getting.
would be
And do you
interesting
know the
if
window
you went
peeper
back
is what they're wondering.
to see
Oh, I
that.
want to go back. I keep telling Gabriel, I'm like, we have to go back to this
Yeah,
place.
we have to go
He
back.
needs
We
to
do.
go. He has not gone into the location. Like he needs to go.
If you
in.
guys go, and
Record it
like
all.
it's on a weekend, video chat me
We will FaceTime you. Absolutely.
Yes.
because I can remote and I can remote in also.
Oh,
I can't. I got to drive up there and enjoy it.
Jay, you can do that too. Or come
Well,
on up.
yeah.
You drive. We'll video chat her. It'll be great, man.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah, I'm tempting you.
tempting. Come on.
But
We'll
yeah,
go eat some barbecue. You bring your sauces.
I've been known to. At one time when we were,
that sounds like a long weekend to me.
yeah, at one time I was bored and we jumped in the car and I took her a 4-hour drive just so we could have some fresh homemade Italian at this restaurant 4 hours away.
Yeah.
Had dinner and drove back.
No, that's
we'll,
perfect.
We'll,
Why
we'll brush
not?
my cows.
I do
or
things like that, so
Highlands.
don't
It'll
tempt
be
me.
fun.
I'm not smart. I do dumb things and I enjoy.
I
the
would love
shit
to
out of
I
it.
do
pet
too.
one of your cows.
You can hug a cow.
I would love to do that.
The change is not going to be me wearing a costume.
Well,
So
Oh,
I'm sorry to stray from the conversation. So as a psychic, how do you turn it off?
ooh.
I was taught when I was first starting. We were living in a haunted location, and to use the what we call the light switch or dimmer switch. And I've taught this to other people too. You just imagine that you're turning that dimmer switch down that turns it off, but you have the ability to turn it back on. Or you
Oh,
can
yeah.
use the light switch off and on. If you're at a location that you're a little nervous about, dim it down just a bit. Maybe you don't want it, and then you can bump it up as you get more comfortable.
Then you have me and Joe and Jason going in saying, we use no protection, no prayers, no ambulance, no nothing. And I tell them everywhere we investigate, they can hit me, kick me, scratch me, push me, channel through me, or possess me for communication if they feel they can. Nothing has ever happened.
I told myself one of these days you're going to bring something home that I can't
Yeah.
get rid of.
I've got like 13 personalities stuck in my head. Nobody else wants to be in here.
I'm used to them.
Nothing else. They get in there and they go, oh, hell, this is messed up. We're out of here.
Well,
Yeah.
Teresa, let me ask you. I am under the theory, and I truly do believe this, and every theory it can be proven or disproven, right? I mean, we're all welcome to have our own theory. Is that it really is a war of numbers when it comes to souls. I do believe that there are demons around, not like the movies or TV shows. There's demons everywhere. Oh, it's not like that.
Right.
But I do believe
I love that hand up.
that
That's cool.
yeah, think, oh, yeah. Well, I do that because I was an investigation once. I was about 20 years ago, and I went to this lady that was advertising. She's the oracle, right? I mean, she's almighty and stuff. And we get on the property, and she comes out, and she makes sure everybody's watching. She goes, oh, and I, being me, laughed. I didn't mean to. It just came out. I thought it was hysterical. I thought she was, just trying to be humorous. And everybody looked at me, and they're like, oh. And I'm like, what? And they kicked me out of the investigation. I thought it was funny. She was like,
Oh, God, yeah, I would
feel
too.
it, And I'm like, what is going on here, man?
The three J's would have done the same thing.
I couldn't help it. Jay, I
I
couldn't help it. It
probably
was
would
funny.
have done the same thing.
Right.
Jason's mouthing off in there.
And these people were kind of like worshiping her, like she was almighty.
Oh,
and
gosh.
she made sure everybody's watching. And she
We
goes,
see too many of the-
oh, it's funny. I loved it.
The drama of it is, and the theatrics of it is overwhelming sometimes. And
It is.
But I
It
got to
is.
say that, apparently you have some form of ability.
No, none.
He
Yes, you
does
do.
not. He
I
will
can
not
barely
stand.
read and write and chew
He can
gum.
barely
and
Anyway.
walk.
read and write.
What
No,
I
he
do
can't.
not like,
We
and I get
we'll
it.
chat more in November.
Okay.
What
He
I
will
don't.
deny it just like he denies Bigfoot
Well, but-
left
but-
and right.
But see, the problem with that is you're no longer being skeptical. You're being closed-minded, and therefore you're limiting your experience. Go back to what we talked about the last
Oh,
time.
that
I
was
talking
good,
with you.
Jay. That was good, man. Do you
But-
see how I
but
just
Go
slid
back
that
to the
in
last
there?
time.
Man.
Go back to the last time we were talking. My saying all the time: are you manifesting your experience, or you're experiencing manifestation?
Yes.
If you're being that closed off to it, you're not allowing yourself to actually experience what's going on. So now, did you manifest that because you wanted to experience that? Because you're not allowing yourself to be open-minded enough to experience what's really truly going on around you.
So what I truly believe is going on is I've been blessed. I am a religious man, right? And that's not very cool in the paranormal world. If I say that, well, whatever. Listen, I am. There's something bigger than me that I have to answer for all my sins when I die. It's just the way it is, right? For me. And I do believe I have had the pleasure of
There's a book down there.
I've escaped death 3 times in my life, and every time I knew there was something there guiding me through it. Right, the last one I was in a motorcycle accident about
I've had 4 of those.
about 5 years ago. Actually, now I was rear-ended by a 3/4 truck.
worry about it right
It flipped me off. I flipped a little bit, and something grabbed me and brought me to the ground. right? So I think I have had the pleasure of seeing things that were beyond my understanding to reinforce my belief that there are things that I can't completely understand, right? But back to my question, which I don't even remember what it was, but I believe that it is a war of souls. There are things trying to gather your souls, and I do believe that they come to you sideways. So as a psychic, have you experienced things that come to you that you know instantly that it's not what it is?
I've been to investigations where we've had elementals there. I've
Which I
done-
love.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan, but that's okay. I've been to investigations. I've never been to an investigation where there is something truly demonic, truly evil there. I've not come up on that yet. Have I came upon something that's a grumpy spirit? Oh yeah. But just because, when you're an asshole in life, that doesn't mean that when you pass away, it's all going to be unicorns, sunshine, and roses and
But it
rainbows.
also means you're going to turn evil either. Be demonic.
Right. So you're just going to be a grumpy asshole in life, and you're going to be a grumpy asshole when you die. That's just your personality.
Sure.
I believe that because I have come across a lot of spirits that are just grumpy. And when they tell you, demon, get out, run, we found out that those are instances where they've learned the spirits have learned that they can do that,
And
and
people
you will
leave them alone.
To get a response.
Yeah,
Makes
you'll leave the area where they're at.
I
Sure.
usually get, and I've seen people actually leave the entire investigation, call it a night, and get out of there.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
and the spirit's like, hey, let's go back to being quiet. We're being left alone now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that
So-
just means that's an intelligent haunting. Then
Right,
exactly.
Are those kinds because they're like, listen, this is our space. It's like the movie Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Have you? I love that movie and how they taught them in Beetlejuice to like be scary to get them
Yeah.
out of
Right.
people out of the house.
Well, it's like if
yeah.
you consider Jason, Joe, and myself, if we all three were haunting a place together, the way we harass and joke with people and pick on people and have fun with people.
Oh yeah, you
We're going
guys
to
would
scare
be.
the hell out of everybody. And it'll be just yesterday. We're laughing our butts off thinking it's fun.
Right.
And you talk about being a religious person and the paranormal. Have you ever heard of Bishop Christina Rake?
Probably
She's
not.
everywhere in Wisconsin. She has
Okay.
a book.
She's in Chicago.
She's in Chicago. Yeah, she's in Chicago.
Wisconsin,
look.
Chicago, they're right next to
Yeah.
each other.
No, she's up your way, closer to what she is to us.
Yeah, yeah.
She has a book. It's called God and the Paranormal. She has a master's degree in theology, a master's degree in quantum physics. She has. She used to write. She writes college exams, but she has a book. It's on Amazon. It's called God and the Paranormal: Psychics, Ghosts, and the Afterlife in the Bible. And it is a wonderful
Interesting.
book, very wonderful book. And she is a psychic medium. She's also a bishop in the I can't remember the branch of the Catholic Church that she's with now, but it's a wonderful book, a wonderful person
She
to
is
talk to.
so great.
Extremely,
to talk to.
and I talk with her a lot. Jason talks with her a lot. If I have questions or problems that are on a religious side, she is my go-to person because she will break it down to where even my ability has to understand what she's saying. She is
It's always
very
good to have
sweet.
those resources. Absolutely.
So, but if
Well,
you
she
if,
knows.
if you're thinking about your abilities though, and because of being really religious, I'll send you the link. I'll send you You're Missing One on Facebook. Check out her book. I have a copy of it. It's wonderful. It will explain things to you on that you have never even considered about the paranormal and the involvement of the paranormal in the Bible. Like I said,
Well, it
she
sounds
has got
very
a-
interesting. Absolutely.
She's
Yeah,
got
it
a
does.
master's degree in theology, and she's an
That's
absolutely
very
amazing lady. And her knowledge base she's getting ready to write up a follow up to it. Finally, it's been years, but she's finally getting ready to write a follow up to this book.
She's
Here.
Wow.
amazing
So, but I will send you guys the link to it.
and very down to earth.
I
too.
recommend it if you're having an issue with your religion and the paranormal or your psychic abilities.
Talk to Christina.
Check that. Go
Oh,
check out. the
I don't
book.
have a problem with
Very
religion and
cool.
psychic abilities. I just don't have psychic abilities. Things
But
just
that's
happen,
but you're
you know.
what I was going to say earlier
Just saying.
is what I was going to say earlier about it is that I don't like
Did you
it.
see that?
I saw it.
Okay.
I saw
I
it.
saw your eyes. Well, I was wondering if
Yeah.
you're gonna fall over. It's fine.
Yeah, I
But
saw the back here.
I don't like when
Listen.
people say that they do or do not have abilities. I don't like it when they label them psychic abilities.
Hmm.
The reason why I said I don't have it. I probably do. I don't recognize mine like you don't recognize yours. I don't pay attention to them. I think
Right.
more of a logical, scientific way, and I dismiss that. And that's my choice.
All
So,
right.
but what I'm saying is that when you say that I'm a psychic, or you say that I'm a medium, you say that's it. It's like anything else.
Pigeonholes
You
you.
have now put a label
Yes.
to
Yeah, it
yourself.
does.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
people only see you inside that. You're not
Right.
being allowed to use the full parameters of your intelligence.
Right.
That's like I always hate the saying of think outside the box. No, I'm like, no, think inside the box too. Just
You
think.
have to.
Take the box and throw the damn box away and use your brain. Forget the box. In it, out of it, use your brain. Forget the box.
When
cares
people
about it?
ask me, well, what are you? Well, I'm a psychic medium.
I'm a psychotic extra large.
I hear spirit, see spirit, smell spirit. I can see snippets of the future. I'm a healer.
But you
Yeah.
also do mediumship
It's just-
sometimes. You
yeah.
also not only just psychic things, you also do mediumship stuff.
Yeah.
When you put a label to yourself, though, you're now limiting your abilities, and you're putting in their minds that you only have these certain abilities within
Right.
inside this
Right.
range, and that's not fair to you. You're not allowed then to expand yourself to
Right.
experience what you're truly experiencing around you. Never
Well-
limit yourself by labels. Piss on that.
They say too that like most people actually do have psychic abilities or intuition,
feeling.
right?
It-
Like
right.
that intuition is really it. And a lot of people just ignore their intuition or pretend like their intuition isn't like the thing. But we are built with intuition on purpose. It's like our thing to save us from imminent danger. Intuition is usually that thing that's like that fight or flight.
I don't
like,
listen to that. I always get right at it.
I
Well,
don't either.
It's like if you get up for work in the morning and you
This is my psychic abilities right here.
and you leave and you're like, crap, I forgot my lunch.
Mhm.
So you turn around, you go back, you grab your lunch or your ID, whatever, and you go back. You barely missed an accident.
Yeah.
You would have.
Oh,
Now
absolutely.
you're caught in the track, and you're like,
Yep.
You know, that's happened countless times to so many people.
Oh,
We
sure.
know that like in 9/11 that actually happened. Like you hear those stories of people that were supposed to go to work that morning and then
And
for some
didn't.
reason like something happened, they had to turn right back around or whatever,
Mhm.
they were stuck in traffic and they were
Yep.
pissed that they were stuck in traffic, but then it's some of it could be like fate, right? Like stuck in traffic that one
Right.
day.
Kismet,
Or like-
karma, whatever you want.
Yeah. All or that like I don't know. I'm not going to go to work today. Something's off. I don't know. But people have that.
Yeah,
And we
I-
just have to learn how to pay more
Listen to
attention
it.
to that and be okay with the fact that that could be something that's real. A lot of us now just go, "Oh no, I'm not actually having these things happen." Like that's not really happening, but other things will prove like for Gabriel, for example, seeing the
Don't
lady
use me
walk
as an
up the stairs.
example.
I just did. The lady, how would you know there was even a set of stairs there?
And then last week
How
we were
would
talking
you
about,
know
and I said, and I was describing the stairs. They're white, and Ray was like, "How do you know that they're white?" I'm like,
Oh.
"Well, because they
I
were
forgot
white."
that part.
You
Yeah,
know,
the
they were
bottom of the
white,
stairs were
you know?
white. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
They
the
were.
one thing that I was going to say. Isn't it amazing for the no longer that you saw your vision, all the detail that you were able to take in.
Oh, absolutely. It was like 3 seconds. Yeah,
But he ain't got those abilities.
Right.
I got. I can barely read and write. You know,
It's true.
barely. Right.
Barely.
I've
I
seen
have
some
to
of
read
the
a
promo
book
posters and
on
stuff
how
that
to
you
get dressed
made.
and brush my teeth. It's that bad.
I've seen
Mhm.
some of the promo posters that you made and some of the promos that you've written and put out. Don't play this with me. I can play dumbass better than you
Raven's
can play
sitting right in
dumbass.
front of one. Actually, turn Raven. Let's see that
Yeah.
one. Yes.
Don't-
I know, but
You're-
you have that glare there, which I hate. But
Well,
So you're playing dumbass with the wrong person. I can out dumbass
listen,
you any
I
day.
do the promos, most of them.
Dumbass.
It's I can read and write.
Yeah, but he's done some of them too. I'm just saying, you guys are both very talented.
Yeah.
He's trying to play this game with me, and it's not going to work.
Raven is
Oh.
very intelligent. I'm very thankful to have her on the Darkwoods Paranormal team,
Thanks, Gabriel.
and also extremely annoyed 90% of the time. So
And very short, apparently, like a pocket midget.
3'2". Well, once again, what I was afraid of is that this whole hour would feel like 3 minutes, and it did.
It did though.
It did. So
It
how
did.
do
What do we
people
do?
find you
Wait,
guys? I
we
mean, you
need,
guys.
but we have
What?
to touch it. Jay's got some stuff going on.
Jay
I
Well,
doesn't
feel
do
that's
like
what I'm
shit.
talking about.
yeah, he does. They have stuff going on coming up. I think we need to talk about that before we have people go find them. I mean, just
Go for it. Let's do it.
give us a quick little rundown of what you guys have going on. I know you guys said you were traveling a lot coming up in the next few weeks.
Oh yeah,
I
we're on the
know
road for the next 3 weeks.
we're lucky
What?
enough to see you in November.
Yes,
Yes.
November's going to be a
Looking
Make
forward
blast.
to that. Actually, looking
Absolutely
forward.
a
super.
blast. We're hoping to
Yes.
hit some other events in between now and then. Just we're not booked at them, but used to we would hit at least 1 or 2 events a month that we could get to fairly easily, just to pay to go through the door to support the event and also just go out and socialize with people. Because we firmly believe that network is a very positive thing and it needs to be
is.
done more.
Absolutely.
And that's the whole basis of Dark Realm TV is to give people a chance to work together. We actually have a couple of these shows that are on there that are trying to hook up and do an investigation together and film it for an exclusive on the network.
That would be
So,
awesome.
That would
but
be
that's,
awesome.
that's what we want. That's what Jason and Joe and I want. We want people
Absolutely.
to work. We want people to get the chance to be out there and stuff. So we're going to be investigating, and on the weekend of 9/11, we'll be investigating 2 locations in one night or 2 nights. We'll be at one location one night and one location the next night. They're pretty much their yards touch.
Yeah, the yards touch.
So we want to
Wow.
see if we can't do some
it's
experiments.
really
We'll see
cool.
if we can't get things from one place over to the other place.
Well, it
Because we
seems
used to go
very
to one a
interesting.
lot. Yeah, but if you're not,
And I'm sure there will be lives going
oh, I
on.
guarantee there'll be lives because might as well. I mean, Jason said about live earlier about I was at a live once and I asked the ghost to push me out of second floor window and it didn't happen. But it did get a little bit crazy after that. They thought I was having a stroke and I wasn't.
Jason, I'm downstairs watching my friend Tina and the owner Ro. We're downstairs in the cafe watching. Jay's upstairs mouthing off,
By himself, like always.
and then he just loses time. He's just acting weird. And
Weirder.
Jason's on the live. He's calling me from another phone saying, "Teresa, get up there." I'm already up. I'm on my way going up the stairs as fast as I can go. And he lost about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes of time that he doesn't remember.
Wow.
He was talking weird.
Or weirder.
Yeah. He was acting different. Doesn't remember it.
They thought they saw a shadow over in the corner and there's a chair over there. And somebody's like, I bet you won't get to sit in that chair. I said, bullshit. Someone over there sit in that chair. And that's about the last
That's the
I
last
remember
thing
for
I
a while.
remember.
So Tina and Teresa look at me like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, what's wrong with you? You're in my face. Back off.
How'd you get up here so fast? Like, we've been standing here for 10 minutes.
So that's the only time I ever had an experience that was different.
Oh wow.
Wow.
But I'd also told them then that they could
And
kind
they
of
did.
welcome themselves inside if they wanted to.
And they did.
But also I asked them to push me out the second floor window and they didn't.
Thank God.
Oh, thank God.
That window would have been expensive to replace.
Oh.
Well, if we got Affleck for that, I get hurt, she gets paid. It's all good.
Oh my
So,
god.
yeah, you can find us on Dark Realm TV, LEP Productions on Facebook. Actually, Dark Realm TV, LEP Productions are on all social media platforms. You can find us on my personal page. I do have my page public, so send me a friend request. I don't turn away friend requests, but I usually lose them pretty quickly because of some of the things I say and do.
Truth.
You haven't lost me yet, so
Well,
hey, we're good.
I've calmed down since the grandbabies have come along, and
Ah.
also with the businesses. I don't want to
Yeah.
misrepresent the business and make people think that that's what it's actually about when it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
about building a network of people who want to build something together, that want to go to another level and have fun doing it.
Absolutely.
Which is amazing. That's amazing, and we love that you do that. We're very 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 happy to be part of
Oh,
that
yeah,
network
that
as
was
well.
awesome. Absolutely.
And I couldn't have done it without Joe and Jason. I
And
wouldn't
they're
have done it.
amazing as well. I mean,
Absolutely
are.
we were so
They are
lucky
good
to have met you guys and had you guys on the show, and like that was
Wait
an amazing
until you see
interview.
them in person.
I can't wait. I'm
They
excited.
feed off of each other.
I
It is
believe it.
the damnedest thing.
We were at this last event and I was bored and I had some of those peanut butter cheese crackers. And we had been to Chick-fil-A earlier and we had a couple packets of mayonnaise there. And I put mayonnaise dollop on each one of them. We all 3 ate one. So just see what it tastes like. Because I was bored.
Yeah, but you guys also ate a Spam pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Spam
did.
pie.
And
I actually
spam
like
sushi.
Spam.
Didn't
I
you
like
eat
Spam.
spam
Spam sushi. We had Spam
Ugh.
sushi.
I grew up on Spam.
We
I was
they
gonna say I
shake
watch
the
your
spam
lives
nice
on
and thin.
Mondays. Yeah, I watch your lives on Mondays. I know
I'm
the
sorry.
spam sushi thing.
Yeah, we
That's
did that.
gross.
The
It's
spam,
so gross.
spam, pineapple, and jalapeno pizza. It was actually pretty good.
Do you know that? I don't know if you have a Quick Trip where you are, but Quick Trip started selling stuff with spam in it, like spam sandwiches, spam breakfast sandwiches, spam.
She
It's
cooks
like,
that at the house. It scared the hell out of me.
like what is going on?
They have the Spam Museum in Minnesota. I've
Yeah,
never been.
Have
no,
you been?
But no,
I'd
I
like
need
to.
to.
We've never
Yeah.
been to Minnesota, have we?
No,
We should go.
I don't know if they'll allow me in
all of
Minnesota.
us.
We'll smuggle you
We'll go
in.
to the Spam
They
Museum.
don't. They tend to not like us Southerners that far north.
The
Wow.
furthest north we've been is Milwaukee.
No, I've been all the way up to Iowa with the event.
That's
That's-
only
that's
about 6
west.
hours
Well,
difference.
it's
We
north,
should do it.
North.
north and west for me.
You guys should just come. Just we'll
Yes.
smuggle
Let's
you
go.
in. It's
Book
fine.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, Robin Terry with Ashmore States put in there today about missing us and stuff like that. Teresa's like, we need to make a trip. I'm like,
Yeah.
don't threaten me with a good time.
No.
Exactly. You sound
Pick
like
a
me. I'm like,
weekend.
yes, I'm on my way. Let's
Pick
go.
a weekend, pick a spot. Let's go. I don't care.
Let's go. I can't put
cardboard
mayo
travel.
on whatever you were talking about, crackers. I can't do that. I can't do some of your weird food stuff. you
What,
do.
what
I
made
can't
Jason?
either.
What made Joe mad is I took the other packet of mayonnaise and just the whole packet was right in my mouth. Just ate the whole packet. It had been sitting for 3 or 4 hours. So it was nice and hot.
Oh no, no,
Nasty.
no. However, I feel like some people dip their fries in mayo, and I feel like you
I
could.
do
I
that.
do.
Absolutely.
I used
With
to
a little
do
bit of
that.
hot sauce, 3J's hot
I was
sauce.
gonna say you should
mayo,
put the
boom.
3J hot sauce and the mayo, and there you go with your
Oh,
fries.
you have to try that. Joe.
I
That
want to
sounds
try.
amazing.
I want to do what I want to do with 3G's hot sauce next is I want to get a nice New York cheesecake and reduce it down and make it to a glaze to put over top my cheesecake and then put some fresh strawberries, maybe a little bit of mint with it, and see how that goes. Because you have that sweet heat with the creaminess of the cheesecake, fresh strawberries, and fresh mint.
Teresa's
Sounds like
face.
an acquired taste.
I,
It really does.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Strawberry
You
on a
have to tell the
cheesecake. You eat strawberry cheesecake all the time.
It's an
No,
acquired
it's just
taste,
got a
my
little
friend. I like it.
hot sauce to it.
I would try it.
You said the hot sauce would be good to begin with, and look
I
at you.
did.
You eat more than I do.
I do.
My bottle.
There you go. The
Oh,
disappearing
my God.
bottles.
The disappearing bottles. Oh, you guys are amazing. I'm so
You guys are
like
fun.
Gabriel said, like it did really just feel like it didn't feel like an hour at all. And I really wish we had more time to actually talk to you guys and we'll probably have
Well,
to
we
just
gotta have
have
a
you all
part
back.
two.
Just
We have to
remember,
have you guys all back again because
Just
you
remember,
guys
we're family now. You guys join the
Absolutely.
family. That's how we are. We just take everybody
It's
in.
just
and once we
sitting
get part of
down
it,
chatting with friends.
Oh, that's why it
Which
went
makes
so
me
by so
happy.
fast. Yeah.
Yes.
It did. So I'm so happy that you guys are on the show. Thank you so much again for being here. I think that we definitely we'll be doing something in November with you, but I wish that maybe it was sooner. Maybe we should set up something for sooner, Gabriel, just to hang out with these lovely people.
Don't threaten me with a
Absolutely.
good time.
And I think that everyone should definitely go check them out. Dark Realm TV and 3J's Hot Sauce, and of course,
Light bulb. Light
oh,
bulb.
I love light
Oh,
bulbs.
shit.
Light bulb.
She's
I
gonna
think
light
we
bulb.
need to figure out a halfway point, find a haunted location,
Uh-huh.
and meet there and investigate together.
Let's do it.
100%. I'm in. Let's do it.
Let's
I
do
will. I
it.
will look into that and see where we're at, and then
Don't talk
Everyone
about it,
can-
be about it. Like I always say.
don't talk about it. Be about it.
Oh, Gabriel's
Okay.
wheels are spinning right now.
They are indeed. I'm like, we can do that.
I'll get a white dress. Maybe I can find some clothes.
I'll wear my dress too. I don't pull it off too
Aw,
often.
you guys
but
will
we'll
look
see
so
what
pretty in
happens.
dresses.
Yeah.
Your kilt doesn't count.
It's
Oh,
not white.
That's just black.
but I highly recommend everybody checking you guys and your show out. I watch your show every Monday. At least pop in for a few minutes.
Stirring the pot.
Yes,
See, I even have a logo on a glass, a cup.
I love
Look
it.
at that.
Every Monday night. What time is that? 7:00 you go live?
7 o'clock Central, 8
Yep.
o'clock Eastern.
Yep,
We
yep,
go live.
okay.
Have a sense of humor. Come in with a great attitude. We will make Mondays fun. As we always say, making Mondays funny again.
Yeah.
You guys usually crack
We
me
try
up.
to have a good time and have a lot of laughs. And we try to pick a topic to where we can see how far we can push the other one, see which first one's going to tap out on the topic.
I love that. Well, Jay and Teresa, thank you for taking us inside your investigation, inside your mind. Scary, but I liked it. Your journey reminds us that the unexplained is not always something to fear, but it should always be approached with respect, which both you guys always seem to show, regardless where you are. Follow Jay and Teresa Lynch and support Highlight Paranormal. Be sure to check out Dark Realm TV for outstanding paranormal programming and look for Jay and the team behind the 3J's Hot Sauce. Wonderful stuff. Thank you to my co-host and producer, Raven Knight, and to everyone who joined us tonight. Be safe. Darkwoods Paranormal is proudly produced by Unbox Media LLC. I am your humble host, Gabriel Bongraves. Every haunted destination begins with a road, a story, and the people we meet along the way. Until
You
we
guys.
enter the woods again, stay curious, stay aware, and do stay safe out there. Good night. Why don't you guys hang around for just a few more minutes?
Sure.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.